Previously on Metal Gear Solid 4, the unnecessary parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Good. No need for you to go just yet.
Like really, the other every character has their ending. Snake is done. His final mission finally achieved, even if he didn't understand it until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just assume that he's successful in eliminating his genetic pattern, even though that's kind of silly and dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Just roll with it.
He really should have just said, "Kill myself so the nanomachine thing, the weird fox eye in my body doesn't spread." Because
that would have been a better line too. Yes,
that's what it meant. That's what he meant. He just wanted to be more dramatic. Snake's not a very good writer.
How many times do I have to kill you? How many times?
Apparently fire doesn't do it. I feel
fire worked on Snake pretty well.
Yeah.
Don't drop guns.
At least Big Boss knows how to do a CQC hug.
Let's have a old off. I win, I'm older.
Let it go. My son. I'm not here to fight.
I'm here for the snuggling.
The only thing that would have redeemed this for me, like, okay, even in this ending, there's like one or two scenes I kind of enjoy. And it's like they would have been far more enjoyable if the story was written from the beginning for Big Boss to somehow be alive, instead of tacked on to the end after people complained at him. Because I think there's like...
Come on. Give us like a 10-minute speech on how awesome that gun is. or at least about it.
Oh, by the way, Big Boss's voice actor right now is the same guy who voiced the Fury.
It should just be David Hayter doing an even gruffer voice.
Just take more shots of whiskey before it takes. It's a pretty sweet coat you got, Big Boss.
No, just make a cherry whiskey. You gotta make it a little more palatable.
Mm-hmm.
That body, liquid burned on Volta, wasn't mine.
Oh.
That was the body of a clone. Solidus.
Still getting shit on in death. And back during...
Is anybody going to tell Big Mama that she was caring for the wrong one? Didn't even know? What an idiot.
You can even tell it's Solidus because the eye that Solidus had shot out is a different eye. It's the other one. His third eye.
But his chakras are just all out of whack.
But yeah, if you looked at that body back in Act 3, you could tell it's Solidus because the wrong eye is missing.
But my will too.
I wonder how many people only played through half the game and like had angry screeds on message boards about how they got the details wrong. And I'm gonna quit playing right now because what's the point?
The system had to be destroyed, one way or another.
Take a look at this concept art.
Ocelot and Eva wanted two things: to bring me back to life and to end the Patriots. That meant destroying the AI and killing the man, JD and Zero. Right before you uploaded the virus into
And nobody tried killing Zero the entire time.
only through the physical manifestation.
Well, they
They had to do it. Didn't get around to it though, whatever. Didn't even try.
Well, they didn't know where he was until the virus got uploaded, I guess.
For me, and for them,
That was a really nice virus. It did a whole lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
was more important. And it was for
Well, of course, Naomi was in on it all along.
into motion. Eva stole my body.
Naomi thought she was Ocelot.
Reconstructed it by
My God.
replacing the missing parts with pieces.
She gave herself cancer just because she thought it would be the ultimate trick.
You tricked Otacon.
I'll show them all!
In order to fool the system, use nano.
I was possessed by a guy, hypnotized myself.
Liquid's personality onto
Guess what? The ultimate trick. I tricked myself.
to turn himself into liquids meant to.
What's
Naomi
greater?
didn't know, so she thought the cancer thing was a topper, but that trick. You got tricked about your own trick.
So yes, he was actually possessed at one point, and then when you fought him, you saw that he didn't have a liquid arm; he had a robot arm. So apparently he got possessed, said screw this, dumped that arm, got a robot arm, and said wait a minute, pretending to be somebody else is really cool. Guess I should hypnotize myself.
So I can pretend really efficiently.
Yeah. And it's
Cats don't love to play as snakes. I've never seen a cat play like a snake.
excuse me, Big Boss, I have 3 cats, and none of them act like snakes.
By the way, this is the villain.
Hi, Major Zero.
Seen better days there, buddy. Haven't you?
Zero grew old, and by the end his patriots were being run by a network without shape or form.
But we can still kill it with a computer virus. It's okay.
The proxies were only one small part of the vast cycle that Zero created.
Damn, Sonny's good.
For profits and research institutions that comprise the military-industrial complex were part of it too.
I feel like
Operated on budget
this is the most eloquent Big Boss ever been in his entire life, and I feel like he's been saving up.
Yeah, he's been practicing.
Yeah, he's been saving up
everything.
his entire life to finally be able to make sentences better than ugh.
It encompassed the people, the companies, even the laws that protect.
That's why they had to give it to a different voice actor. If they had David Hayter do it,
It'd get confusing.
it'd just be the same.
Yeah.
System. I don't think anyone realized that it was all a setup.
Whoa.
A set of norms.
Yeah, I hate norms. Norms suck. What's the point of norms? What?
Reduced
Fuck
to
you.
its simplest form.
Fuck you.
Oh,
That's what they really
this reminds me, when like the script and everything, and the story and all that was still being worked on, the original
Yeah.
ending Kojima had was apparently this was before Snake was even old. It was just more like MGS2 and Otacon being pals type stuff.
Yeah.
The original ending was that Snake and Otacon do a bunch of stuff to destroy a bunch of Metal Gears or something, but at the cost of like killing innocents or something. They were basically being terrorists in MGS4 or something, and at the end, apparently, they were supposed to turn themselves in and get executed.
That would have been awesome.
But apparently, that was a really rough draft, and I'm sure the development team went, no, no, Big Boss, back life, Big Boss there, Big Boss in graveyard, hug Snake.
no longer being steered by Zero's will.
You can't make a HD game without also doing an HD remake of Big Boss. We gotta know what he looks like in HD.
The inherent
I'm pretty sure that the biggest objectors were the graphic design people who needed one big last hurrah
Yeah.
to make these animatics.
I'm
or
a
whatever.
ghost, Snake.
and establish a unified world state, an inside world. But his
Whoa.
failed.
I really wish when the boss died, she would have like
Eventually, Jake
had an annotated document with perfectly clear instructions.
This is how I want
on
this
what
to
her
work.
actual idea was.
economics, nation states,
So much would have been so simple.
Yep.
nations that came before them.
And every once in a while, all the important people in the storyline of the world will sit together around a table
And
talk.
just talk it out. Like I said, a one world order. Just, I mean, just talk it out in one
I meant like
big
no
circular table.
like brunch. Have brunch. You know, no one thinks about brunch in the system.
It was a colossal error in judgment, one Zero couldn't possibly have foreseen.
I'm gonna have to watch this again.
I can just sum it up.
What was the error in judgment then?
State of collapse.
Zero couldn't have
Society has reverted.
predicted that the AIs he created wouldn't just carry on his will. They just do whatever to keep themselves alive.
And he doesn't
Or
even
whatever.
realize it.
He didn't predict that his AIs would go rogue
The fact that he led
and not keep doing what he wanted them to do.
the brink of ruin.
Well, if he's so unaware, you should just tell him. He's right there. Just tell him.
Hey, Major Zero, your AIs are being weird. Oh.
He might have something to say about it.
Now that I'm actually face to face with him,
I think Major Zero's retarded.
the hatred is
Like, more. To the point where he can't speak.
a deep sense of longing.
Why hasn't Snake said a damn thing?
I'm thinking this is because he's very confused. Because he's getting belted with a lot of stuff from MGS4, and he wasn't alive for that.
Like, the faces he's throwing at Big Boss just...
My dad is alive, and he's talking about thing. Who is this old man? Who is he? Major Zero. Okay, I don't know who Major Zero is, Big Boss. I wasn't alive. Remember?
No, remember, he played the game. That's why he does
Oh, that's
CQC
right.
now.
Yeah.
He knows all about this stuff.
Well, he skipped the cutscenes though.
Oh.
He didn't care.
They've all passed on.
Skip.
He didn't skip the one with the butterfly catching. He really liked that part.
He watched all the secret theaters, and he thought that was just a sum up of the actual events of the game.
It doesn't start at one
It explains a lot about his perception of Raiden.
before that. In chaos. The world is born.
Now, am I mistaken, or was there a sound cue a while back of Major Zero wetting himself?
Yeah, there was.
Damn it, why?
I don't know.
One becomes two.
Either that or something being filtered, but I'm pretty sure he was just peeing his wheelchair bedpan.
100. Taking it all back to one solves nothing.
So, this whole speech is about how Zero's central, and to really fix the world, he needs to die.
The problem with this is that he's
Just
a re-
shoot him right now.
problem's
He's
that-
right there.
The problem with this whole thing of you can't destroy something unless you destroy the root of it. The problem with this is that the root of it is literally a retard who's incapable of doing anything anymore. Look at him. Is he going to start making AIs? No. He's going to piss his wheelchair and die. You don't even have to kill him. Just leave him there. He'll die.
With a single man.
I get what you're going for, Big Boss, but it doesn't really fit here.
Yeah, you kind of already killed the root of the things that were actually doing things with the virus.
Yes.
An 8-year-old beat you to it. Congratulations. Don't you feel like a big man? Big hero of the Cold War. Whoop-de-doo.
He's just trying to... He just wants to feel badass one more
Look
time.
at me. I got a trench coat. I'm better than preteens. Dooby-dooby-doo. No, you're not. You're not.
It's been a while since I...
You don't even have as many eyes as her, okay?
It's been a while since I've been alive, but there's this news story called Hot Topic, and I just saw this trench coat right there. It was on sale. I just had to get it.
I'm a big fan of Neil Gaiman these days, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
The hell's
The
going
most
on here?
capability Zero has is to wiggle a little bit, and he's the biggest threat to humanity.
Goodbye, Major Zero. You were a cool character for a while.
And then Act 3 happened.
And even that could work and be kind of cool if it was just written to be that way from the beginning.
Was he in Portable Ops or no?
Major Zero is in Portable Ops a little bit.
A little bit.
But
Is he in Peace Walker at all?
Yeah.
That was written after this. They could have used that to link
They do.
things. Okay, good.
Not enough. But they do.
It's something.
Today,
But it's like I kind of like the idea of like...
Son, did you bring your flamethrower? Let's finish this off.
Oh no, the fox die enemy.
eating away at my
The new fox die.
How can you tell? How do you know? Fox is like instant heart attack virus. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, you old man?
I think he's just died so many times that he can just tell when he's about to die. He gets premonitions now.
everything.
There it goes.
What's wrong?
Stop killing your dad. Are you an addict? What kind of sicko are you?
Well, he didn't really mean to kill him this time.
To kill me.
Drebin just gave him nanomachines.
The Patriots.
But you never had to show up to Snake. You just could have unplugged Zero yourself. Apparently you're drinking buddies these days. I don't know what's going on with that. Where did you get him? Where did you find him?
I don't know. They just said, oh look, the virus got uploaded. We finally were able to learn his location. The Patriots' secret penthouse where they keep their retard leader.
Like, were there any other Patriots by the end? Because it seems like Zero was the only one not actively working against the Patriots by the end.
Right. It's pretty much just him.
And he only wasn't because he's a drooling retard wetting his wheelchair. This game ended with the first credits. I don't even care. It just did, okay?
Wanted me to tell you
It just did.
about the old fox dye in your body.
Oh, there's new fox dye and there's old fox dye. It's like Coke. And...
New fox dye.
And it's like, oh look, Snake was gonna... Like I said, this is just tacked on and then like retcon stuff that happened in the same game.
It is preventing
Because, oh, he had old and he had the new fox dye and the old one, and either way, both of them were going to turn into a killer virus, so he has to kill himself to prevent that. Oops, nope. Conveniently, both of them cancel each other out. Isn't that nice, Snake?
Yet somehow killed him and a bunch of other people in the same game. Somehow.
Yep.
the mutants are receding. Before long, they'll be gone entirely.
Of course the mutants will be gone entirely. The X-Men franchise is terrible lately. Fox is just idiots for keeping pumping them out.
It will only live as long as you.
Although the trailers for First Class look kind of cool, but I mean, that might just be a testament to the trailer editing people and not the movie. We'll know later.
Just repeat it. One day, the new fox dye too will start to mutate.
Okay, what happens then? Do we have to keep Snake alive so he keeps himself in check again, or can he just shoot himself in the face to keep it from happening? Because that was a good plan a half hour ago.
Long.
Also, having Big Boss come back would be a lot more... Yes, Snake! But,
Is that his first line in this whole video?
no, he said something earlier that was a question.
Let me tell you something. Don't waste the life you have.
God, that Back to Zero speech is so terrible.
Get a haircut, you hippie.
Yup. Okay, Dad. Dad, you know you were never around for my life ever, so I don't really give a shit about you at all.
Just shoot him again.
The only connection I have with you is that I set you on fire twice.
But I've always respected you as a soldier and as a man.
Since when? You've been in a coma for all of his greatest adventures. Except the two where he killed you.
Maybe you wouldn't have made
One of them was as a rookie. Come on.
Oh, by the way,
since the day
in the Metal Gear Solid 4 Encyclopedia thing, it says that when Big Boss died the first time, he just lost some of his limbs, and Dr. Madnar helped him out and gave him new prosthetic limbs.
Apparently Dr. Madnar has the market cornered.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. I bet he gave Ocelot his.
It
He's
said-
just like crazy Dr. Madnar's fake limbs emporium, and he's like a used car salesman on TV.
And it says that Big Boss was the first part of the Snatcher project.
That's great.
doing our best.
So by now, Big Boss is part robot, part liquid, and part Solidus. He just has so many things taped to whatever part of him is still him.
He's like an elementary school collage, but a soldier.
About as smart as one, too.
Isn't that what you fought for?
Slam his face on the tombstone and end it.
Yeah, the other great thing is that Big Boss is just like a sputtering mess for the majority of this, and he gets up and falls over like a million times. More than Snake has for the entire game. Okay, it's only like twice, but it still feels like he falls over so many times.
It's because he does nothing else but fall over.
Yeah.
Snake just becomes a clumsy, sputtering mess at the end of every act, but then there's the beginning and middle of the next act. Make up for it a little bit. Oh, I see a flashback coming on.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. So, the one without the flowers is Frank Yeager, but the one with the flowers is the boss.
Yes.
Why were they buried next to each other? That is an incredible coincidence.
I don't know. Takes less time for Big Boss to stumble to it.
It's almost time for me to go. And with me, the last ember of this fruitless war dies out.
War against what? I guess that's the point. Yeah.
Once,
Yep, still there.
It's really awkward now that he's dead, staring at you.
Nobody else is at this graveyard.
I hope there's an empty one around the corner. You can just dump him in and call it a day.
Just
Throw
roll
the
it
chair
in.
in for good measure. You don't have to take that home to your house plane.
there's a snake.
Otacon's gonna have some strange questions when Snake gets home. I thought you were dead. I sold all your stuff on eBay already. What's the matter?
My dad was alive again.
Again? Did you burn him again this time, or no?
No, he just kind of died on his own.
Well, I guess that's handy.
The
I
only
hope
way,
he doesn't come to Sonny's graduation. That'd be way too awkward.
Big Boss has always got to make a scene. Always got to come in late and make a grand entrance.
He should be wearing the boss's bandana.
Next time Big Boss comes to life, he just like kicks a door over and confetti balloons fly out of it.
I'm back, bitches. I'm ready to die again. Who's with me?
No matter how
Big Boss, we really need you to get some help. You've got an addiction to dying.
You watched the movie Flatliners when he was comatose somehow and really dug it.
Well, I mean, he was comatose, but there was still like Dreamland. I'm sure the Patriots decided, make
Pump
his
some 80s movies in there. Pass the time.
in-flight movie.
This is just two old men posting for glamour shots.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
but you
Just hit my glass on my teeth.
freedom to be outside.
We're outside
You're
right
outside
now, Dad.
right now!
We're outside right now, literally. Are you just completely blind? Do you need 2 eye patches? I still have the broken solid eye. I could just strap that over your other eye.
No one's toy.
Then you look real silly, Big Boss.
Yeah, does the solid eye actually have a visible lens on the front? Because I'm pretty sure it just has an LED.
If you spin it around in the item viewer, it has like a lens in there.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little lens, and there's like 3 smaller lenses inside that move around for the different filters you can use on it.
That's cool. You just can't really see it. It looks like an eye patch with a light on the front. It seems really ineffective.
Forget about us.
You know those are gonna kill you one day. You should watch out for that.
If I smoke it fast enough, maybe it'll kill me before the fox die.
You can't install Act 6 no matter how hard you try. It's just not gonna happen.
A new lease on life.
I never really paid off my car. I don't think I can do that.
The end.
Boss.
Again, the fifth end.
No. The world would be better off
On the plus side, this music here is nice.
without snakes.
It was
Well,
more.
then the place you want to go is Ireland. There's this guy named Patrick a while back, and he did some really nice things that I think you'd enjoy. Ew, it's like you're kissing your dad.
It's not gay unless
Ew.
it's not gay unless it's the cigar's touch.
I was gonna go with mustaches, but okay.
Either way,
'Cause really, if your mustaches touch, that's pretty gay.
that is pretty gay, though. Yeah. Snake, how about one more butterfly kiss?
Son, or should I say brother? Why would he say, or should I say brother? Why would you say brother?
I don't know.
In what way is your relationship fraternal? I guess the Brotherhood of Soldiers,
Yeah.
in an iteration of Foxhound from way back in the past that we never actually see in the games. Any of them.
Oh, big. Oh, you're dead. Your pants are on fire.
Can I take that cigarette? I mean, you're not using it.
The end.
You better not be shitting me this time.
Well, you got the normal little message that comes up after the credits, but that's it.
Okay, cool. Let's take a look at all of these names.
Missouri crewman Hideo Kojima. Marionette coin roll performance. That was for that one cutscene where Drebin did that Jack Sparrow thing with the coin.
That's pretty great. Well, thank you, all you wonderful people, for making a pretty fun, interesting game. But for all of you who said that it needed a second ending, fuck off.
Yep.
And ignore the last thing I said. You suck. You suck. I hate you.
Yeah, that second ending that gets tacked on is pretty bad. And it's like if the story was written differently,
Honestly, I'm looking at all these credits and I like all of the things these people did. Artists, Octakamo artists, animations, like Bravissimo. Good job.
Yay.
But it still wasn't that good in the end. Tool program.
who wants to program a tool?
How can we add in code to produce Vamp? We need tool programmers.
Okay, look, we coded Vamp before, and the game just won't accept him. We had to make a tool protocol so the game would accept him. We couldn't just replicate that level of tool.
It's you,
Ah!
the voiceover business manager.
It's a hell of a job. Paid well, though.
So what does a voiceover business manager do? Do you just cut everyone's checks at the end of the week, or what?
Maybe it's like cutting the checks and, I don't know, just budget stuff?
Well, congratulations, you did it.
Budget stuff
High fives
and maybe
all around.
managing the talent? I don't know.
Where are the credits for the people who did all of the PowerPoint cutscenes?
I think we might have already passed that.
That should be like 3 screens and names. So you can tell that the performance of the one Missouri soldier was weak, because anytime there's a director/actor, they're too distracted during acting by the job of the director to deliver a good performance. I'd say the only exception is Christopher Guest. Yes. Of course, he only puts himself in bit parts lately to sort of avoid that, so there you go.
By the way, this song is written by, I never say his name right. He's an Italian. He's the same composer
Pavarotti. It was written by Pavarotti himself.
No, he's the guy who composed the music for The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and a bunch of those same movies. Ennio Morricone or something like that. He wrote this song for a Western. And Kojima's like, man, I really like this song because I like Westerns. I gotta have it in my game. And so he did it.
So there. When Kojima wants something, he gets it. Except his own ending.
Remember when I first saw this LP, I actually debated editing the cutscenes.
I thought it'd be a cool idea if we had like a cutscene version, and then a version without cutscenes, and we just recap, hey, here's what happened, and maybe put like little cute MS Paint drawings at the top of every video to say, hey, here's what you missed if you didn't watch the cutscene version. We obviously didn't do that.
Yeah.
I would have drawn some of them, why not?
In-game poster cover girl. Good job, Akina.
Oh yeah. That's my favorite thing
Assassin's
ever
Creed,
in the
Skywalker Sound.
Great Wide World. What? Playboy. What?
Well, because of the Playboy magazines that were in the game.
Oh yeah. From the film Sacco e Vanzetti. Yeah, the song credits must be huge for all the iPod stuff. But apparently they weren't that huge.
Be thankful that I doubled the speed of the credits for this video. It was 10 minutes long originally, and I went, no.
But the credits as they were look like normal credits length, actually.
I know.
Meta bent thing, gear, saw bent thing 4.
Forgot these.
No thanks.
So whatever happened?
Quitting.
Does that mean Liquid / Ocelot is dead?
Kill ya.
Like dead?
Yeah, they're dead.
Because I mean, if he's not on the phone at the end, he obviously must be
Nothing left
dead.
for us to
Yeah,
do.
he's dead.
Okay.
For real.
There's one thing I still have.
Ran out of tricks.
I have to see this age off.
Both the tricks and the cereal, the tricks. That's what was keeping him alive.
Sounds good to me.
Not for kids anymore, are they?
Otacron. I'm gonna be dead soon.
You were dead half an hour ago and I liked it that
You
way.
said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation.
PlayStation 4, oh yeah.
You're sterile, Snake. Doesn't that suck?
You're man-made.
Not me, though.
Beast.
And you're lonely, so there.
A blue rose. There won't be any happy Beauty and the Beast ending for me. What little time I have left will be spent living as a beast.
Rawr.
A shadow inside
Rawr. Rawr,
the
Otacon.
old age.
Snake, that's a little personal. I don't need to know that. I don't need to
That's why
know.
you need me. As a witness.
Thinking of dropping my name and
A witness.
Yeah.
do some drag queen stuff.
Someone on the outside.
Don't have much time left. Might as well experiment.
I'll call myself Belle Beastly.
Not that
I hear Drag Race Season 4 is casting.
But I'll remember everything you
I
were.
mean, if Meryl can pass as a woman with those shoulders, so can Snake.
Yeah. I think her shoulders were more cut than his.
Besides, you wouldn't let me suffer Sonny's eggs alone.
She can cook correctly now,
She can cook.
Mr. Man. She learned.
Maybe she
the eggs
forgot.
might give you cancer in the end, but still.
She had to learn all that stuff for blowing up the Patriots, so she forgot how to cook yet again. Good job, Sonny.
Good job, Sonny.
Good job, Sonny.
They're ready!
You just put that. That's raw. no.
Sun. It's rising. missing again.
That might be why they're called Sunny Side Up. Just maybe. Mm-hmm. You are a wolf.
I'm a wolf, and the amount of money you get at the end is like doubled, or more than doubled, and even more if you're on a harder difficulty. Total playtime's wrong. I added up all the normal videos we did, not counting the codex stuff. Total runtime was 16 hours. It's the longest LP we've ever done.
Really?
Yeah. A little bit longer than MGS4.
Wow.
Yeah. And now you can get multiple ranks per playthrough. A lot of them have awards tied to them. You can get like half of them in a single playthrough, so it's really not that tedious.
That's pretty cool, actually. That's handy. Mm-hmm. For people who care about emblems.
Yeah. And it tells... Oh, unlockables.
The race gun. You can turn people black.
This is what you get for getting all of the dolls. You get the solar gun, which is from Hideo Kojima's game Boktai.
I bet there's a Boktai LP coming out soon, and I'm excited for it.
And we got Snake's suit. And then we get his vest in every color of the rainbow.
So if you wear the suit, does Zero wake up and say, "Huh? James Bond? Oh."
No, if that were an alternate ending, though, I would be very happy with that. So there's only a few videos left. Unlockables, multiplayer.
MGO, you know.
MGO will be the final thing. We got unlockables in one video for any little things I might have missed. So stay tuned for that. 2 updates left.
But on the other hand, for everything I said, Beauty and the Beast, pretty good movie.